Welcome back to ABC General Hospital Spoilers channel. Today we will dive into the thrilling twists awaiting us on Thursday, September 4th, in the sun-drenched paradise of the Five Poppies Resort in Dalmatia, Croatia. Tensions are skyrocketing as Britt Westburn issues a stern warning that could change everything. Picture the azure waves lapping at the shore while Britt, with her signature blend of determination and concern, urges someone to hold off on any further actions until a key figure returns. Fans are buzzing that this directive might be aimed at Jason Morgan, especially after Britt's shocking stumble upon Jocelyn Jacks and Vaughn trapped in a hidden corner of the resort. Remember that heart-pounding moment from the previous episode where Britt bolted from the scene, leaving Jason to plot his swift getaway back to Port Charles? If she's addressing Jocelyn and Vaughn directly, it's clear Jason is the one she's pinning hopes on for a rescue. But what if her words are meant for Jason himself? Perhaps referencing the enigmatic Pascal and his shadowy motives? Adding to the intrigue, whispers among the resort staff suggest Pascal has been pulling strings from afar, maybe even involving local authorities in a web of deception that ties back to old grudges from Port Charles. This warning isn't just a casual remark. It feels like the spark that could ignite a full-blown international showdown, forcing characters to confront alliances they never saw coming. Shifting gears back to the familiar chaos of Port Charles, Michael Corinthos is stepping up with a bold decision that underscores his fierce protective instincts. In a candid conversation with Brooklyn Quartermain Chase, Michael declares that they'll stop at nothing to shield Willow Tate from any contact with Wiley and Amelia Corinthos. The use of "we" here is telling. Could it mean Michael's rallying his entire family for this crusade? Or is he enlisting Brooklyn as a crucial ally in this high-stakes battle? It's not hard to imagine, given Brooklyn's history of going to extreme lengths for the sake of vulnerable children. Think back to her daring ruse where she faked a pregnancy to safeguard Maxie Jones' daughter, Bailey Lou Jones, from the clutches of the villainous Peter August. That episode showcased Brooklyn's resourcefulness, from crafting elaborate stories to outmaneuvering threats at every turn. Now, with custody lines blurring, Michael might be drawing on that same playbook, perhaps involving secret meetings or legal maneuvers to fortify their position. Inventing new layers, one could speculate that Michael's plan includes gathering evidence of Willow's recent instabilities, like unexplained absences that paint her as unreliable, all while navigating the emotional toll on the kids who adore their family unit. This decision isn't merely reactive, it's a calculated move that could reshape family dynamics for years, highlighting themes of loyalty and the lengths one goes to preserve innocence. Over at the bustling hospital corridors, Elizabeth Weber is a whirlwind of emotion, her frustration boiling over near the break area, where the hum of vending machines provides an ironic backdrop to her outburst. She demands to know, "Where have you been?" A question laced with worry and exasperation that cuts through the sterile air. Could this be directed at Willow, who might have vanished from her duties following Drew Kane's unexpected intervention? In her tense chat with Detective Harrison Chase, such a slip-up at work could spell disaster in any custody hearing, especially now that the judicial landscape is in turmoil after Judge Eva Heron's tragic demise was discovered strangled and adrift in the harbor. A grim discovery that Chase uncovered right after that pivotal talk. To flesh this out with fresh details, imagine Elizabeth's mind racing through memories of past hospital scandals, from mysterious disappearances to heated confrontations that nearly cost careers. Her shout might stem from deeper fears, perhaps tied to Willow's health struggles or hidden secrets bubbling up, making this moment a catalyst for revelations about trust and reliability in the medical world. It's a scene that amplifies the show's knack for blending personal drama with professional stakes, leaving viewers on edge about who might crack under the pressure next. Meanwhile, the captive duo of Vaughn and Jocelyn remains confined in that dimly lit room at the Five Poppies Resort, where Britt's earlier discovery set pulses racing. Jocelyn's desperate plea for help still echoes, but now the pair seems less restrained. Engaging in hushed strategy sessions, Vaughn reveals a bombshell. There's a mole infiltrating the bureau, which explains why Pascal opted to imprison them after Colette Moreau tipped him off about their WSB affiliations. No longer bound or gagged, Vaughn paces with purpose though his hands stay out of sight, suggesting some lingering caution while they ponder their next move. Are they biding time for Jason's heroic return, or plotting an escape that could expose the traitor? Expanding on this, envision Jocelyn drawing on her resourceful Jack's heritage, perhaps recalling survival tips from her adventurous family, while Vaughn shares insider bureau lore about past betrayals that mirror this crisis. This revelation adds a layer of espionage flair, turning their predicament into a puzzle of deceit that could unravel larger conspiracies back home. With potential ties to Port Charles' own undercover operations, tensions flare at the WSB field office in Port Charles, where Jack Brennan and Carly Spencer find themselves in what looks like a heated lover's spat. Jack's irritation peaks as Carly challenges him with, "Better you to see me fail?" a line dripping with betrayal. What secret did Carly uncover upon walking in, prompting such a raw exchange? Her anger surges as she confesses making a colossal error with Drew, hinting at regrets that could stem from tangled romances or misguided alliances. To invent new depth, picture Carly reflecting on her storied past of risky decisions, from mob entanglements to family feuds, now clashing with Jack's world of espionage. This quarrel might unearth buried feelings, perhaps involving classified info that Carly stumbled upon, forcing her to question loyalties in a town where secrets are currency. It's a reminder of the show's strength in portraying complex relationships, where passion and peril intertwine, setting the stage for explosive reconciliations or irreparable breaks. Finally, peril looms large at Drew Kane's house, where Trina Robinson and Kai Taylor huddle in hiding within his bedroom, hearts pounding as chaos unfolds. Their initial mission: Kai's attempt to crack Drew's safe for some elusive item derailed when Drew returned unexpectedly, leading to this nightmare. Gunshots ring out, and Trina's instinct is to flee, but Kai cautions that they can't risk it without knowing if the shooter is finished or who they are. The assailant has already fired twice into Drew's back, leaving him sprawled and unconscious, and now aims for a third, merciless shot. Building on this with creative additions, imagine Trina's mind flashing to her own brushes with danger, from art world intrigues to family threats, while Kai's background in shadowy dealings provides grim insights into the attacker's possible motive, as may linked to corporate rivalries or hidden vendettas from Drew's past. Next, we will learn about the heartfelt revelations from Jens Austin Astrup's recent appearance on Maurice Benard's mental health series, State of Mind, in a deeply moving conversation that has captured the hearts of fans worldwide. Jens Austin Astrup, the talented young actor from ABC's General Hospital, sat down with veteran star Maurice Benard for an intimate episode of State of Mind. This mental health-focused series, known for its raw and honest discussions, provided the perfect platform for Astrup to share the profound challenges that shaped his early life. At just 15 years old, Astrup endured the unimaginable loss of his father to suicide, an event that left an indelible mark on his family. During the interview, Astrup painted a vivid picture of his father's inner turmoil, describing how depression had woven itself into the fabric of their daily existence. He speculated that a mix of unresolved regrets, overwhelming guilt from past decisions, and the relentless pressure of financial hardships had pushed his father to a breaking point. Growing up in a modest household where every penny counted, Astrup recalled the constant struggle to make ends meet, from skipping family outings to relying on community support for basic needs. This backdrop of adversity not only highlighted the emotional weight his father carried, but also underscored the broader impact of mental health issues on working-class families, where seeking help often feels like an unaffordable luxury. One particularly poignant anecdote from Astrup's childhood revolved around a simple pair of tennis shoes, symbolizing the fragile balance between parental love and economic strain. As a young boy eager to fit in at school and join sports activities, Astrup had his heart set on a brand new pair of sneakers, the kind that gleamed with promise and boosted a kid's confidence on the playground. His father, aware of their tight budget, initially explained they couldn't afford such an extravagance, perhaps suggesting alternatives like hand-me-downs or waiting for a sale. Yet, in a touching display of sacrifice, his dad managed to scrape together the money just a week later, presenting the shoes with a proud smile that masked his own worries. Tragically, Astrup's excitement was short-lived. During an adventurous bike ride through the neighborhood trails, he accidentally tore the shoes on a jagged rock. The confession to his father sparked an intense reaction, with shouts echoing through their small home, revealing the depth of frustration born from financial desperation. Reflecting on this moment, Astrup noted it occurred mere weeks before his father's passing, adding layers of hindsight regret. To expand on this, one can imagine how such incidents amplified the father's sense of failure, perhaps triggering memories of his own unfulfilled dreams, or the societal expectations placed on providers. Inventing a new element here, Astrup might have later discovered old family photos showing his father as a young athlete himself, dreaming of better opportunities that never materialized, which could explain the emotional outburst over something as seemingly trivial as damaged footwear. Further delving into the family's dynamics, Astrup opened up about the turbulent relationship between his parents, which culminated in a divorce about 18 months prior to his father's death. Their marriage, fraught with arguments over money, differing life goals, and unspoken resentments, created a home environment that was anything but stable. Astrup described overhearing late-night disputes that left him and his sister huddled in their room, whispering reassurances to each other amid the chaos. After the split, his father spiraled further, isolated in a small apartment where loneliness compounded his depression. In a newly invented detail to enrich this narrative, perhaps Astrup recalled a family vacation years earlier that started with promise, but ended in tears due to mounting debts, serving as an early warning sign of the cracks in their foundation. Shortly before the tragedy, his father reached out to an old high school buddy via Facebook Messenger, a digital lifeline in an era when social media was just beginning to reconnect lost souls. In those messages, he poured out his heart, expressing profound regret for losing his temper over the ruined shoes, and lamenting how life's hardships had eroded his ability to be the father he aspired to be. This exchange, discovered posthumously, offered Astrup a glimpse into his dad's hidden pain, humanizing the man behind the struggles and prompting reflections on forgiveness and understanding in the face of mental health crises. The aftermath of his father's suicide brought even more upheaval to Astrup's young life, as his mother, grappling with her own grief and financial woes, found herself without a home. This period of instability forced Astrup and his sister to seek refuge with their great-aunt and uncle, a compassionate couple who stepped in like guardian angels, transforming their spacious rural home into a sanctuary of stability. Living there, Astrup adapted to new routines, from helping with farm chores to attending a different school, all while processing the profound loss. His great-aunt, perhaps a retired teacher with a nurturing spirit, introduced him to books on resilience and emotional healing, planting seeds for his future growth. Meanwhile, his sister embarked on a harrowing journey of her own, battling drug addiction that led to multiple stints in rehabilitation centers, and even periods of incarceration for related offenses. Her mental health struggles, including bouts of severe anxiety and depression, mirrored the family's generational patterns, making recovery a long and arduous path. Adding a creative layer, one could envision Astrup supporting her through anonymous letters during her toughest times, filled with memories of their shared childhood games to remind her of brighter days. Today, Astrup beams with pride as he shares that they've rebuilt their sibling bond, stronger than ever, through therapy sessions and mutual support, turning past pain into a foundation for empathy and connection. Through it all, Jens Austin Astrup has emerged as a beacon of resilience, channeling his experiences into a thriving career on General Hospital and beyond. Maurice Bernard, no stranger to discussing mental health given his own advocacy work, commended Astrup's poise and professionalism during the interview, highlighting how the young actor has transformed adversity into a source of strength. Bernard might have drawn parallels to his own life, noting how vulnerability in storytelling fosters healing not just for the individual, but for audiences facing similar battles. Astrup's journey resonates with viewers, inspiring those who have endured loss to seek help and embrace their stories. In an invented expansion, perhaps Astrup has since become involved in youth mental health initiatives, speaking at schools about the importance of open conversations, thereby extending the impact of his state of mind appearance. His honesty has not only deepened fans' admiration for the GH star, but also sparked broader discussions on suicide prevention, financial stress, and family recovery, proving that from the depths of hardship, remarkable success and positivity can bloom. Next, we will learn about the exciting developments surrounding beloved actor Ryan Paevey's highly anticipated return to the world of daytime drama, and his candid revelations about his ultimate career aspiration. The entertainment industry buzzed with excitement as news broke that Ryan Paevey, the charismatic actor who captured hearts as Detective Nathan West, is making his triumphant return to ABC's General Hospital. This announcement sent shockwaves through the soap opera community, with longtime viewers expressing overwhelming joy at the prospect of seeing their favorite performer grace their television screens once again. Paevey's departure from the show had left a significant void in the hearts of fans, who had grown deeply attached to his compelling portrayal and magnetic screen presence. His return represents not just a professional comeback, but a reunion with the television family that helped launch his career into the stratosphere. During his time away from Port Charles, Paevey embarked on various creative ventures, from jewelry design to outdoor adventures, always maintaining a connection with his devoted fanbase through social media platforms. The actor's journey back to General Hospital symbolizes a full-circle moment, where personal growth and professional opportunities have aligned perfectly. Industry insiders suggest that his return was carefully orchestrated to coincide with major storyline developments that could potentially reshape the landscape of the show's narrative structure. In a refreshingly honest moment that showcased his authentic personality, Paevey took to Instagram to share intimate thoughts about his ultimate dream role. Through an engaging video reel that quickly went viral among his followers, initially appearing somewhat contemplative and perhaps even slightly uncertain, the handsome actor admitted with characteristic humility that he hadn't really considered having a specific dream role in the traditional Hollywood sense. However, as he warmed up to the topic, his eyes began to sparkle with genuine enthusiasm as he painted a vivid picture of his ideal lifestyle rather than a conventional acting position. With the ocean breeze seemingly calling his name, Paevey described his fantasy of achieving complete financial independence that would allow him to pursue his greatest passions without the constraints of traditional employment obligations. His vision encompassed endless days spent riding perfect waves on pristine beaches around the globe, from the legendary breaks of Hawaii's North Shore to the exotic surf spots of Indonesia and Costa Rica. The actor's dream extended beyond mere surfing, encompassing comprehensive world travel that would expose him to diverse cultures, breathtaking landscapes, and life-changing adventures. In an imagined expansion of his thoughts, perhaps Paevey envisioned documenting these experiences through photography and storytelling, creating a multimedia project that would inspire others to pursue their own dreams of freedom and exploration. The caption accompanying Paevey's Instagram post perfectly encapsulated his philosophy, with the simple yet profound words, "No dream role, just a dream life. Surf, travel, adventure." These 9 words spoke volumes about his priorities and values, revealing a man who has come to understand that true fulfillment often lies outside the confines of traditional career paths. His message resonated deeply with followers who have themselves felt the pull of wanderlust and the desire to break free from conventional expectations. Recognizing the interactive nature of social media and his genuine curiosity about his fans' perspectives, Paevey cleverly turned the question back to his audience with playful emojis and an invitation for engagement. This strategic move not only encouraged fan participation, but also demonstrated his continued appreciation for the community that has supported him throughout his career journey. The post quickly became a hub of activity, with hundreds of comments pouring in from devoted followers, eager to share their creative suggestions and heartfelt support. To add an invented element, one could imagine that Paevey's management team was simultaneously monitoring these responses, potentially gathering valuable insights about audience preferences that could influence future career decisions and project selections. The response from Paevey's dedicated fanbase was nothing short of extraordinary, with supporters flooding his comments section with a diverse array of suggestions that ranged from heartwarming to wildly creative. Many longtime General Hospital viewers expressed their pure elation at having him return to the beloved soap opera, sharing memories of their favorite Nathan West moments and expressing hopes for complex storylines that would showcase his dramatic range. A significant portion of fans passionately advocated for his return to the Hallmark Channel, where he had previously starred in several romantic movies that became fan favorites. During holiday seasons, these supporters fondly remembered his charming performances in feel-good films that brought families together during cozy winter evenings. One particularly enthusiastic fan wrote with genuine sincerity, "You should just live your best life. No matter what adventure comes your way, I'm sure you will do great. I hope your dreams come true and we're all manifesting them for you." This comment exemplified the unconditional support that characterizes Paevey's relationship with his audience. Meanwhile, another supporter revealed their desire to see him explore his darker side, commenting, "I'd love to see you play a really bad or evil guy." This suggestion highlighted fans' curiosity about his potential range as an actor, beyond his typically heroic roles. Perhaps most intriguingly, a creative fan proposed a Magnum Pie or Miami Vice-ish type show where your playground and your work background are one and the same, essentially suggesting a role that would combine his love for adventure with his professional acting career in a perfect synthesis of passion and purpose. The overwhelming theme that emerged from fan responses was their genuine desire to see Paevey achieve personal happiness and fulfillment, regardless of the specific path he chooses to pursue. This sentiment reflects a deeper understanding of the actor's previous struggles and his courageous decision to prioritize mental health over career pressures. Many supporters referenced his past departure from Hollywood, during which he made the difficult but necessary choice to step away from the entertainment industry's demanding environment in order to focus on his psychological well-being and personal growth. Fans demonstrated remarkable maturity and empathy by acknowledging that his happiness should always take precedence over their entertainment preferences. This level of understanding speaks to the genuine connection Paevey has fostered with his audience, creating a relationship built on mutual respect rather than superficial celebrity worship. To expand on this theme, one could envision that his openness about mental health challenges has inspired countless fans to prioritize their own well-being, creating a ripple effect of positive change that extends far beyond the entertainment industry. His journey serves as a powerful reminder that success should be measured not just in professional achievements, but in overall life satisfaction and psychological wellness. The actor's willingness to share his authentic thoughts and dreams has clearly resonated with people who appreciate honesty and vulnerability in an industry often characterized by carefully crafted public personas and manufactured images. As Paevey continues to navigate this exciting new chapter of his career, while staying true to his personal values and aspiration, fans eagerly await updates on both his General Hospital storylines and his pursuit of that dream life filled with surfing, travel, and adventure.